This video is for Jason Grove. It is January 27th, 2017 at roughly 7:20 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is the console in question that you had inquired about, the red with the black splatter. Also has some carbon fiber wrap on there. That light that you see there is the glitch chip showing that it is getting power. You got your modified front ring of light in blue, and your internal LEDs in blue as well. And as a general, when the glitch chip is working, you see that green light flashing in there. And as this is a modified console, sometimes it does take a couple of seconds for it to load up. It's just the nature of the consoles themselves. Generally, once it goes off, though, there we go. So we got it loading up, and I'm just using a regular Xbox 360 controller. Loading into the custom dashboard. And this is going to be your main dashboard. As you can see there, I already loaded up the two NES and SNES emulators to make sure that the games were loaded before. Oh, well, we'll go to that next, but just to show you that there are other, a lot of Xbox 360 games on here. Sometimes the things just take a little bit to load up. 24 Xbox 360 games, 21 Xbox Live Arcade games, and again, these all do launch. It just takes a little bit for the covers to load up. Let's see here. Yeah, I didn't put any original Xbox on there. And as far as the retro games go, like the listing says, you've got your Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color here, your SNES, Sega Master System, Genesis, and original Nintendo. So let's just start there. And you have your original Nintendo games. Again, they're supposed to be in all alphabetical order, but for some reason the Z's start off at the top. And we're just going to go ahead and choose a random game. Gumshoe, whatever the heck that is. Yeah, whatever. And we're just going to go ahead and hit Y to back out of the game. We'll do another random Kirby's Adventure. Let's just skip that. Kind of hard to do this one-handed. I guess Kirby couldn't fly in this one yet. Alright, one more. Sadly enough, I've never even heard of half these games. New game, whatever. Alright, well, you get the idea with that. So let's just go back to the home dashboard. Okay, so let's go to Genesis next. We have all of our Genesis games. Again, we'll just do the whole random one. I forgot, for a lot of these you actually have to... Oh, this is in Japanese. Huh. And give me 1 second, because I gotta figure out the... Alright, so I'm not entirely sure what the one to back out to the emulator is for that one. So we'll just back out altogether. And SNES. And again, we'll just do some randoms. Demon's Crest, whatever. Alright, so again, I'm not entirely sure what the back out option on this is, so let's go back to the freestyle home. Then there's FBA Next, which is awesome. It's got thousands upon thousands of retro and arcade games built into it. Let's see here. Let's do a random one. You get the general idea, but each of these consoles does contain full North American game libraries of Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, Sega Master System, pretty much everything that I had already stated in the ad. So if you find you have any other questions or whatnot, go ahead and throw me a message.